Christian conservatives are calling to boycott Target after one of the company's pride partners made light of Satanism, with one of the brand's merchandise reading, "Satanism respects pronouns." This comes as the retail giant is ramping up their pride-related merchandise.
According to the Washington Examiner, the UK brand Aberellin is headed by a self-proclaimed gay transgender man. I should say a self-identified gay transgender man known as Eric, and promotes clothing that includes slogans reading the following: "Satanism respects pronouns, cure transphobia, not trans people," a tote bag that reads "Too queer for here," and a messenger pack that reads "We belong everywhere."
So, now it's Satanism, Brianna. What's next? I mean, this is all kind of, obviously, I don't believe that this designer thinks that Satan is real.
Is real?
So, there's like a mismatch, because I guess some Christians do believe that Satan is real.
You can believe what you want to believe, yeah.
And you can shop where you want to shop, and if that's not Target, that's fine by me.
God bless.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You know, I have never operated on the basis of on the belief that a store should cater exclusively to me and my interests. I regularly shop at stores that sell men's clothing that I'm not personally trying to buy, that sell children's clothing that I'm not trying to personally buy, that sell Android products when I'm an Apple girl. And I don't feel like my ideological preferences need to be the standard of the store. I am not religious. I don't mind if a store sells religious paraphernalia. I understand that people very much don't think that transgenderism is real, and they don't want their children to be trans. And they can try as hard as they can to raise their children not to be trans. That is their right to do that in their own house. And if they want to boycott Target because they feel like having rainbow flags in the presence of their children, or just rainbows generally on shirts, is indoctrinating their children, they don't want to see big rainbow, I really respect their choice not to patronize that establishment.
Let's play that TikTok of a conservative, I believe it's from the Federalist, further explaining the issue.
So Target has hired Eric, a self-proclaimed gay trans man, to design some of its clothing for Pride Month. After a quick look through Eric's Instagram, we learned something pretty interesting. He has an obsession with Satanism. He's designed a Satan Respects Pronouns t-shirt, gay as hell stickers, and stained glass windows with the words "Trans bodies are holy." One of Eric's most disturbing designs is a demonic creature with a horned skull and mutilated breasts. Eric also uses some pretty violent imagery. He has a burn down the system lighter, a we bash back mace, and time's up for the transphobes skull pins. And in March, he said that in order to, quote, keep the transphobes at bay, we must eradicate them.
I respect her decision not to like those things. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not especially outraged by their outrage.
Here's something we can comment on. Senator Tom Cotton, a Republican, tweeted this. Ooh, I can't read it from where I'm sitting. I don't have it on my... Oh, no, I can do it. Okay. You're going to try to show me up, you not wearing glasses person. Even by the standards of woke corporations, Target's partnership with a Satanist to push the trans agenda on children is remarkable. The next time, here's what I'm most interested in. The next time Target comes begging for help, Republicans should respond, "Best of luck." I wonder what he means by come begging for help. Because
PPP
so
funds?
If Target wants special handouts from the government, I would hope that Republicans would say "best of luck," regardless of how many trans t-shirts, Satanist, Baphomet, whatever the demon with the horns is.
I don't know.
I mean, I probably do know if we want to go into...
Isn't it just the devil? Isn't he just supposed to have horns?
No, there's a specific... anyway, there's the goat. We won't go there.
I mean, goats have been very common in religion and pagan iconography, which is why they were adopted to Christianity when they came in up with it.
Do you know what happens when you cross a goat with a dragon and a lion? You get a chimera. Anyway, what is the, like, if Target's coming for handouts, say no. Republicans say no. By the same token, if Target just wants a friendly business climate for all the businesses, I think Republicans, as historically been their position on the issues, should make their states, their jurisdictions, friendly places for businesses to open and sell goods and employ people, not with industry-specific or firm-specific favorable policies that apply across the board. So no special statuses for or no tax break for you, and we're going to fund that with a tax raise on you, but just the same policies, simple, fair, not overly punitive. That's what the Republican agenda should be. So Target shouldn't get special treatment, special favorable treatment, or special negative treatment, period, regardless of and it definitely shouldn't get it because it's done something that Republicans don't like.
It's almost like there's no free market in the first place.
Why is it like that?
Because we live in a world where there are massive multi-million-dollar government subsidies going to certain industries, including principally...
Yeah, those are bad. We should get rid of those so that we can have a free market.
Sure. So these Republicans who have been advocating for people to vote for them because they protect the free market are revealing themselves as having never been invested in anything remotely
100%.
approximating freedom.
Republicans are massive traitors to the free market.
And we now have repeatedly, as a theme emerging among Republican legislators, that they feel like it's appropriate to use money coercively and government grants coercively.
That's very bad. I know you act like I never criticize Republicans, but I very much hate all those things.
Let me finish the sentence, though, okay? To use government... I'll start again. The Republicans repeatedly across the country are now, as a pattern from Florida and now beyond, and to use the threat of withdrawing government funds, not for any broader ideological purpose, not because it's geared toward the benefit of the people in those constituencies, not because it's boosting the market or making America more free or improving the economy, but to impose their ideological whims, which is, what's the word? Authoritarian. And exactly what so many Republican voters are strongly against. So here's the thing. I talked about the polling about trans issues a little bit earlier in the show. The reality is that while most people are not wild about, let's say, their own kid potentially being trans and are confused about things like gender-affirming surgery for youth, they are also very much against all of the hand-wringing and targeting of trans people and the ew squeaky gross stuff in a lot of these TikToks, and the idea that a child passing a rainbow, a literal symbol of happiness and renewal, is going to turn their kid gay in the aisles of Target. So this is a tricky issue for Republicans to find the quote unquote right amount of investment in these sorts of issues. I would not recommend that they try to make a national issue and spend airtime explaining to Americans why they should be very afraid of a pastel goat. I don't want to break it to anybody. There's a band called Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath has been around for a long time, whose devil-y t-shirts are sold at Walmart, Target, and every other mainstream retailer. So if this is the boycott we're going to do, there's a lot of boycotting to be done. But hey, it's America, and that's
Ozzy Osbourne bit the head of a bat off.
He did do that
on stage, right? That's the real no-no in post-pandemic 2023. I don't want anybody. Satanism, fine. I don't want anybody out there eating no bats anywhere in America or the rest of the planet. So none of that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on Rising, we'll be back. Right here, same time, same place. I hope we have as exciting topics tomorrow as we did today. Brianna?
One can only hope and dream. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss any content. For those of you who prefer to listen while you're on the move, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts.
We will see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.